Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to show the data validation and Microsoft Excel and a quick uh, glance of Vlookup. Okay, so here is the data. Now I'm going to implement the data validation here. So I select the cell range, then go to the data, then data validation. Then this time I will allow the criteria for list. Okay. So we have here the source. The option is that you could use the cell with the reference criteria, or you can type in here the criteria that you want. For example, this one is month. So I'm going to add the month here. Let's say January, February, March, April, May, then December. Okay. Then we have here the option for the input message and the error alert. So I will show the error alert if the criteria is wrong. So let's say please select the month and drop down list. Okay. For example, there's an order for January. I select January. Then the order is apple. Then the order quantity, for example, is 5. Then the total price is 6. So for example, the order ID has order for the month of April. Then the fruits is lemon. Order quantity is, for example, is 3. Then the total price is 15. So what will happen if I type in sample July? So here is the error. Please select the month and the drop down list. You can retry or cancel. This time I will choose cancel. So the only way to complete the order is to select in the drop down list. Okay, let's say 4. So now the total price is 8.8. Okay, so let's do another again. Another validation. So this time I am going to implement the data validation in the order quantity here. Then select validation. Then items, you can choose. This time I'm going to use the whole number. So here we have the option data between, okay, the minimum and maximum. So let's say between 1 to 20. Okay, so let's apply. Okay, so let's try to input 0. Okay, there's an error because we have the range for the minimum of 1 and maximum of 20. So let's cancel. So let's see if we could add some other information with regards to data validation. Okay, so let's put here the message. title is data validation, then input message should like please input only value from 1 to 20. For the error message, please input value from 1 to 20 only. Okay? So every time you select the cells, it will give the information that the acceptable value is from 1 to 20. Okay, so let's try 1. Okay, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so let's validate if the data is true. So let's put 21. So here, error pop up. Please input the value from 1 to 20 only. You cancel. So let's try now again another number, 1.1. Okay. So there was an error because the 1.1 is a decimal number, but our data validation is 1 to 20 only. So to correct that, cancel. Then we could put 10. Okay. So we're now complete. So we have data validation for the order quantity and month. Okay, so let's try the VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP order ID, then routes. So you can select if you know where the fruit is. But this time I'm going to select all the range. Where is the fruits? So in 3, then close. So what happened? It's NA because there's no reference for order ID. So if you're going to for the order ID, then it will show up the fruits. For example, I want to know the fruits for order ID of 1002. Okay, so the fruits for 1002 is banana. So let's check 1002 and the fruits is banana. So if I'm going to check for the total price of order ID 1002 and fruits banana, so we can do it like this. We look up, we look up order ID, then select the range. So the total price is in number 6 and close the function. Okay. So the total price for order ID 1002 fruits banana is $4.40. And we can see here 1002 banana 4.0. Okay. We can also apply the data validation for the order ID here in VLOOKUP. To do that, simply click the data validation here and the settings. We can choose the list, and this time we are going to use the source of the range. So I select the range from A4 to A13. Okay, so this time instead of typing the order ID, you can just drop down into the list. What will happen if you input the wrong number? So let's try. 111. Okay, so data validation implemented for this order ID. So to correct that, so let's try 1003. What will happen? So it's mango, fruits 1003 is mango. So the total price is 9.0. So let's try 1006. Okay, so 1006 is cherry and the total price is 3.30. So that's it. You can play around and work for some of the criteria and data validation. Thank you very much and see you on my next video. Bye bye.